comes two people. This one is feeding his faith. How does he feed faith? By what you hear. See, how many of you have ears here? What you hear, what you watch is very significant in growing your faith. Who you listen to. You need to hear preachings, testimonies of the great things God does in people's lives. Like I told you, what I saw in California, Los Angeles International Convention Center, California, 2006, USA. 45,000 people gathered together, worshiping God. And then a woman that had been sick for more than 30 years was laid on a stretcher. One of her legs is completely gone. In fact, they put a cast on it. She's so weak. This woman had been believing God for more than 30 years. This one is not that I was told. I saw. I was standing somewhere like this, and I could see where she was. During worship, she can't move. She was believing God for her healing. One leg was shorter, thin. They said there's nothing doctors have not done. Now look, faith comes by hearing. During worship, she was worshiping God. She can say it out, believing God. Suddenly, God healed her. Now look at it. How did people know that God healed her? She did not come to the house of God to make trouble. Some people come to the house of God to make trouble. They sick, they sick, they die. Troublemakers. They come to the house of God to make trouble. They're not interested in growing in the Lord. With the way the body of this woman was. Now trouble Kosana. Some people when you are preaching, see them, they be doubting here and there. And they are dying. Suddenly this woman jumped down. The first thing that happened was that thing they put on her leg fell away. That one fell off. When God gave her brand new leg, the leg grew out. The thing fell off. So she stood. She sat. Then she jumped down. She carried that thing. She was like, God. Daddy, I cry. Tears of God. God. So when she was running up and down, the ushers that didn't understand what happened, they were trying to hold her, trying to stop her, trying to put her in one place. If you see the strength with which she pushes them away, you will see her scream, "Leave me alone for Jesus," the way she will scream it. Then she will say, "Can't you see with your eyes? Can't you see?" Then she start weeping. See, understood what God has done. God did not take permission from anybody. Preacher was not preaching. Some people, they wait till when pastor one pray. This woman had faith. How can I be in such a place with that and my faith will not grow? Praise the Lord. My faith will grow. Look, that day, see tears. As she was testifying, that's how God was just pouring it everywhere. I left that place and said to myself, every sick person I meet on the way, every lame, every cripple, look, If you see the faith with which I left there, because I said this is church alive. But look at how many of you came to fellowship today? What did you come to see? What did you come to do? What did you come to do?